My pappy said, son, you're gonna drive me to drinking if you don't stop driving that hot rod Lincoln. Have you heard the story about the hot rod race where the Fords and the Lincolns were set in the face? That story's true, I'm here to say. I was driving that Model A.
Welcome back, guys, to the Average Guy DIY channel. If you would like and subscribe before you watch the video, that would be awesome. Thanks, guys. So today's the day, guys. Dyno tuning, right? Aren't you excited? I know I am. We're going to find out what kind of numbers my car made, and we're going to go from there. And we're going to make it better. But first, we're going to explain everything that I did to the car, because there's so many people asking on Facebook over and over again, and I know everybody doesn't want to go through all the videos. So the first thing we did was we did a GT40 intake off an Explorer and a 65mm throttle body. That was the first thing we installed, and that GT40 intake has the same specs as a Cobra intake. Come to find out, though, it's not the greatest intake in the world. There's better intakes out there, Edelbrock, System Tech, or something like that. So we are actually going to switch out that intake because we're going to do forced induction at some point. So we do need a better intake than that crappy one we bought for $100. We also did a 65mm throttle body that was also off of the Ford Explorer. We had to do some machine work to that to make it fit onto the Lincoln Town Car because they're on opposite sides. But we also machined out the EGR spacer on that as well to give it 65mm. After talking to my tuner, J&D Performance is the tuner for the car. They're out of Mount Vernon. They are telling me I need at least a 75mm throttle body to go with the new intake that I have. So we're going to upgrade that eventually. This summer, I think we're just going to cruise out the car, to be honest. The other thing we did is we put in an E303 cam. Come to find out, I thought that was great. Come to find out, the tuner tells me those number lettered cams are crap nowadays. There's much better technology on the market. So we're obviously going to get a new cam at some point too. So this is all a learning process for me. I'm learning what parts are good, what parts are bad, what research I'm doing is bad, what research I'm doing is good. So this is all really cool. I don't call it like a failure. I call it just a learning process, you know? The next thing we did, being after that E303 cam, is we did the exhaust, and we did that exhaust over with Paradox mufflers at Exit 107 Muffler Shop here in Marshfield, Missouri. Mike Barrett did that for us. Cats are deleted too, but he wouldn't do that, so we had to take that somewhere else and have those cats deleted. But I got a antique car that doesn't need any of that stuff, so cats or any of that, there's no inspections or anything like that, so we don't need that stuff. I'm registered in Mississippi, we're good. Yeah, so that's about what we did to the car. I think I'm not missing anything. We upgraded plug wires, spark plugs, that little stupid stuff, and dressed up the engine bay. But what you guys all been waiting for, you guys are waiting to check out the dyno, right? That's what we're all here for. So without further ado, we'll show you guys the car on the dyno, and we'll post some numbers here. All right. Way to drop off the town car at J&D Performance. We're gonna get this guy tuned up, make it run better. Fixed the car, inside the cabin, wide open throttle, here we go. As you can see by that horrible dyno paperwork that we got, We only did 181 horsepower and about 170 something foot-pounds of torque. Not impressive. We've got transmission issues. My transmission's screwed up. He can't really give it all it's got because of the transmission. So that's going to be our next step, is fixing the transmission, and we need a better stall converter. After that, we can make it idle a lot better and probably give it a little bit more go. But since we're not going to tune it again after that, we'll figure some stuff out. Anyway, guys, so 181 horsepower. We started out with 150. We spent about $3,000, including the car. Not bad. We could do better, though. Much better. Stay tuned, guys. We're not done.